What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new StarCraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit, spawning here in the bottom right hand corner of Backwater LE, playing with the blue Terran pieces. He's currently up in this series and wants to keep this series rolling in his favor. His name is SpeCial. And his opponent, spawning in the top left hand corner of the map, playing with the red Terran pieces. He's currently down in this series, but certainly not out of it just yet. His name is uThermal. So guys and girls, if game number 1 was any indication of what this series might be, I'm excited for game number 2. And right off the bat, we are seeing a proxy barracks. Now the question is this going to be a 6 racks, 3 racks, 2 racks? What's it going to be out of uThermal? Because it looks like he's going to try to get aggressive very early on in this game. And this is where it gets very interesting between the TvT matchup and, of course, which is a best-of-5 series between these two players that was played at the WCS in Leipzig, the round of 16. Massive as far as what these games really mean to these players. A chance at possibly getting to the grand finals and winning a tournament means a lot to these players. Now, it looks like it's going to be a 2-rack proxy by uThermal. So he's not going all in with this, but he is going to try to do a little bit of some damage very early on in this matchup, which I do like. I like the fact of, you know, trying to get a little bit aggressive here early on in the game. He's going to go with a couple of Reapers. The thing about it, though, is this going to do enough damage is the question. And is SpeCial going to be ready for this? He's got a factory going up. He's, of course, got that Reaper that's going to be coming out here very, very soon. Reaper's out, as well as that SCV is now in the main base location. Here we go. Does look like SpeCial's going to have to deal with this, at least for the time being. The question, though, is that we've got that SCV does go down. So now more and more of these Reapers are going to be coming out. So this is going to get very, very interesting really quickly. It does look like a starport's going to be coming in at this point in time. We've got double Reapers now that are going to be coming in, are going to be popping out every time out of both of these barracks. So aggression's coming in. The question is this, how much damage is this going to do? It looks like a good amount is being dealt right now by our red Terran player at this point. Got to be very careful, though. It does look like this might get shut down, at least at this point. Does look like it is going to get shut down. And just like that, I think the aggression is going to end for uThermal. So, while this has all been going on, a factory is being constructed for uThermal on the opposite side of the map. He's got his orbital command, of course, out. And so he's kind of going into his build that he was kind of planning on doing, whether or not this would really do significant amounts of damage. And the thing about it is that he did do some damage. He did get some SCVs for his troubles as far as with you know, dealing with this. Now, it does look like SpeCial is going to come on the opposite side of the map and try to do as much damage as he can. It doesn't look like he's going to do at least that much, and it doesn't look like he's able to. But now we go to the natural command center. We are going to see now what's up SpeCial's sleeve. It does look like he's going to go for the cloaking field as well as the Banshee. And this is interesting because uThermal's going to fly over and he's going to see that something's brewing, of course, in the tech lab. And he might get lucky enough to see what's coming out of the starport. And then we're going to also see a Cyclone follow-up coming in here. This is what I love about StarCraft 2, is the amount of mind games that go into these matchups. Whether we're talking TvT or any of the matchups, there is just a level of guessing, but also a level of just absolute and utter strategy. I mean, the ultimate strategy game is StarCraft 2. Sooner or later, though, uThermal is going to find out that there is a Banshee that is out on the playing field. And I think he's probably anticipating this, at least at this point. Would be my assumption. It does look like that starport is going to have a Viking coming out, so it looks like he is kind of prepping for the possibility of Banshees. So I gotta say, now that you got somewhat of a lull here, it does look like we are going to see the missile turret is being constructed. So uThermal's all over this. He knows exactly what is going on. We're going to see a few of these Reapers over in the corner here, next, you know, nearing that where that natural expansion would be, just so we can kind of get the timings of that expansion. uThermal's got, of course, he's got his natural command center that is almost finished up. But very interesting by both these players. Just both games have been a little bit, you know, awkward almost at times, but they've turned into just insane matchups. And the amount of mind games going into this is awesome. Now we have a Raven follow-up coming out of the starport. Very interesting. I like that decision a lot, actually, by uThermal. We are going to see both of these command centers. One is going to be finishing up a little bit sooner, which is by uThermal, but not too much ahead of his opponent, SpeCial. Now, SpeCial is going to be a little bit behind as far as getting his orbital command out. With all that said and done, it does look as if SpeCial is starting to move across the map. He wants to do a little bit of some damage to some of those cyclones, and he's going to make this a little bit of a decoy, but beautiful timing there by uThermal, getting those supply depots up, and it looks like the Surround is going to try to come in here, but at the same time, there's a lot of Banshees, as well as a few of these Cyclones, and a lot of damage is actually going to be dealt here very shortly if he is not careful. That is uThermal. uThermal is getting absolutely decimated by some of these units, and GG is called, and SpeCial quickly takes a 2-0 lead over his opponent. Just the beautiful timing pushes by SpeCial and the beautiful defense as well has kept him in that game and taking a 2-0 lead over his opponent. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between SpeCial and uThermal, and if you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.